Well, welcome everyone. Hi, Scotty, Larry, Jennifer, Maria, Edita, Kashi. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Beatrice, Elena, Annie, Joyce. Welcome, welcome. So, this is a wonderful time to do a reset. It's a wonderful time to up level. But in order to do that, we get to move into that next level of where we are and who we are, get clear on sort of the rest of our lives, and then move into the new frequency. So today we want to do that. Today we want to first of all open up for us to see what is there. Open up for us to know what is there that is ready for us to let go, and then allow ourselves to dream that bigger dream and to design our life in the way that we want to design it. And this is definitely the perfect time to do that because we're in a new energy, a new frequency. Um, there's a lot of actually higher frequencies coming in now, and they're coming in to support us. We have a greater connection with our divine team. We have a greater connection and a flow of communication with our galactic beings, especially those connected to our DNA, the ones that we have a connection with. So we want to use this opportunity to heal what is still there and allow ourselves to expand and amplify and reset from the cellular level, and then the energetic level, and then the mind level, so that we can experience the next level of ourselves. And I like to say that we're designing, right? That we're designing. We're first of all reprinting because we're the architects of our life. So we are redesigning who we are. We are re-architecting. We are coming back to that divine blueprint that is unlimited, that is pure potentiality. So we're creating that clean slate. And as we create that clean slate, we're also releasing the obstacles from our path, and we're collapsing timelines, and we're also quantum leaping forward. But in order to do that, we need to have that clear intention and clear vision of what we want, what we desire. So why don't we start with that? So regardless of where you are, what's been happening up until now, let's start looking at what is next for you. And we want to look at it in every area of our life. We want to look at it, what's next for you in the areas of love, what's next for you in the area of health, what's next for you in the area of new possibilities. So opportunities coming. We want to look at it in the area of career, impact, contribution, and as well as money, wealth, prosperity, abundance. Okay, wonderful. Okay, let me make sure my volume is all the way up. And I would love for you all to come on camera, because when we step forward, thank you, Manisha. When we step forward, we are saying, I deserve this. We're saying, I'm ready to own who I am. I'm ready to own my power, my visibility. I'm ready to own all of who I am. So we want to make that sort of bold statement. We want to say, yes, whatever I'm asking for, I deserve it. So I'm just going to change my view to see all of you. So let's step into that powerful intention of, I am asking for this because I deserve it. I am ready to dream bigger because I'm the creator of this. I'm the designer. So take a deep breath. Be bold, be brave, say yes, put your stake in the ground and say, from this point forward, I create. From this point forward, I live my greatest dream. From this point forward, I am amplifying my radiance, my brilliance, my impact, my abundance, my prosperity. From this point forward. So today is the first day of the rest of your life. the life that you're now designing. And in that intention, again, we are separating from everything that is wrong with me or everything that is not working for me. And we're moving into what can I create? Again, now you're the creator, you're the master manifester, you're the master builder. So even if you've been struggling with something, we're not diminishing that. We're actually going to heal that. But we're moving from this is happening to me to I get to choose. I get to choose my life. I get to choose how the rest of my life is going to be. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath. And again, let's step into that powerful intention and begin to get clarity on what that's going to be for you. And we're not dismissing if you're having pain, if you have inflammation in your body, if you have trauma. We're just acknowledging that you no longer want that. We're saying, this is what it was. I acknowledge that some part of me has been playing this out. Some part of me agreed to this. Some part of me has been hooked into this. There's some part of me agreed to this because there's some kind of benefit. But today, I'm choosing something else. So everything that you came here to heal, let's go ahead and bring it in front of you. Go ahead and take a deep breath and go ahead and bring it in front of you. Everything that you came here to heal, everything that you came here to reset, everything that you came here to up level. And let's begin to come together into this powerful healing circle, this powerful chamber, healing chamber that we're creating individually and as a community. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And again, go ahead and begin to call forward from every level of who you are, from the mind. Call forward if you have anxiety, stress, depression, any mental issues, mental health issues, any fog, any confusion. Go ahead and call it in and call it in front of you. Call it forward. Now let's go to the next level. Emotional. Heartache, sadness, grief, shame, blame, guilt, resentment, regret, feelings of unworthiness, undeservingness. Go ahead and pull all of that forward. Say, I acknowledge this has been there, and go ahead and bring it forward in front of you. And you're doing it in a very loving and compassionate way. Loving and compassionate way. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Now go into the physical body. Any headaches, any joint pain, any organ pain, any neuropathy, any discomfort in the GI, any imbalance in the hormones, any imbalance in your nervous system, any dis-ease or disorder that you are sensing, are aware of, or have been diagnosed with. Just go ahead and pull it forward. And as you're calling everything forward, what you're noticing about yourself is that there's a layer, sort of a heavy layer, that's moving out of your body and coming in front of you. This is the density. This is the lower vibration. This is the lower frequency that everything else, everything that you're calling out has been operating in. And you may notice yourself feeling lighter and even noticing your aura being lighter. Okay, one more deep breath. Now call out everything that you know about yourself, everything that you want to surrender, everything that you want to heal. And then we're going to go into the spiritual level. If you know that you're struggling with things that you brought into this lifetime, whether it's trauma, whether it's poverty consciousness, any karmic things that you're working through, anything connected to your soul's ability to express itself or express your soul's mission. Go ahead and take one more deep breath, embodying your spirit. Go ahead and pull all of that out, all of those layers. What's been interesting is that every layer we call out looks different. This one actually they look like sticks. So everything from your past lives, from other timelines, other dimensions, as you pull them out, they look like sticks, almost like bamboo sticks that you're pulling out and bringing it in front of you. Anywhere where your spirit is trapped, anywhere where your spirit doesn't remember that it is unlimited, just bring that forth. Very good. One more deep breath. Now let's go into the soul level. Your soul, your connection with your physical body is the radiance, the brilliance of your physical body. It's also the first and last breath. This is the life force of your physical body. Go ahead and look at your soul. And a lot of times what we tell ourselves or what we're told also goes into the soul, and the soul dims. So any trauma, physical, mental, emotional, even sexual trauma that's embedded in the soul as well, we want to pull that out. Anything that you adopted, any stories about who you are, who you're supposed to be, let's go ahead and bring that out. Very good. Now, before we start working with everything that you brought out, go ahead and look at your multidimensional self. You may even separate yourself into your multidimensional self and look at each part of you individually. What else would you like to heal? What else are you ready to heal? What else are you ready to let go of? What area of your life are you ready to up level? What area of your life are you ready to amplify even more? Go ahead and take a deep breath. And one more deep breath. Now, if there's something that I didn't mention, go ahead and say this too. And go ahead and really come into your alignment in your heart. Come into the authentic you and connect to the power within you that is transformation, that is alchemy. Come into the power, the space within you that transcends, that is limitless, that is infinite. One more deep breath. One more deep breath. Now, as you continue to breathe, remember that today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the reset. Today, you're the designer, you're the architect, you're the master builder, the master manifester. Today, you have a blank space and you're full authority. You are in recognition of what was, what still is, and what could be. We want to place our creative focus on what could be, bringing what was and what is into alignment, and releasing what we're ready to release back to source. One more deep breath. Okay. Now, before we get started, go ahead and begin to call in your divine team. Take a deep breath and call in your divine team. And as they come in, notice that they begin to stand behind you from the right to the left. Acknowledge your divine team and who's here today with you. One more deep breath. Okay, we're going to clear a little bit of space so there's some light language coming in. And then we're going to start working with everything that you're ready to let go in front of you. And then we're going to do the activation. Okay, one more deep breath. Now, some of you are already hearing the light language coming in, especially on the right ear, because some of it is coming from your own divine team. Okay. Trupat yanaratiштире макара унатиштру тутуриятай. Kira kukurana yama ushutu uyiri yakari yaku ukene shirima waturana ya uka. Nishturu tuduranya dadana yama kukuraya nantishtiri ik ayete tishtike ya kukuraya. Ushitu niyetiri ye ukurura narashuruku ye irakurema wata. Niyoru kukuraya tatashtakana ya uka. Shiro tuwaya teteshtakarama waturudu uke. So the light language, what it's doing is actually pulling out those fragments that when you call them out, they didn't come out. So I can see some fragments from your spine being pulled out, especially in between the vertebrae. So this is ancestral. It's also past life trauma, and it's also entity attachments. Nika uk aketiat irime utun ayateka restetara uk amayete isharo uk amau tushu tuanayet ea umayat unayatestu nik uramayutu tusti im aruna yatau kure niku karayo kukure neteste urani uterayako. Mashtura anayawu tatariti titiste kushata. Okay, so I see almost like the pulling out, like it almost feels manually, like going in and pulling out from the spine, from in between the vertebrae, going down deep into the cellular level, into the DNA level. One more deep breath. Yeah, this looks like an unraveling of all that no longer serves you, unraveling. You're asking to embody and step into a higher frequency. So in order to step into the higher frequency, then we need to create the space for that. We need to release the density and allow the higher frequency to come in. And we want to be able to hold the higher frequency. So we want to be in the space that allows us to hold the higher frequency. So we want to, first of all, bring in that higher frequency within us, heal the different parts of us, so that all parts of us can hold that frequency. And then we want to bring in more. Okay, one more deep breath. So this is going into your power center. Power center, back of the heart space, back of the power center, back of the sacral area. So this frequency, it's a reset that is happening. So I also hear I am that I am in this light language. And what this is doing is reclaiming. So you're reclaiming who you are. You're reclaiming your ability to create. You're reclaiming that higher state of consciousness and awareness. And in doing so, your ability to manifest and your ability to higher frequencies and hold grace also amplifies. And to hold everything else like abundance, wealth, prosperity, happiness, joy. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Tiarao tiestarene takarati tishtini iti. So center of the spine and between your shoulder blades. Mikukarayana testiti iana it iana ut uro o. Up ayana u ayana testike e. And one more deep breath. So we're going just a little bit higher into the spine, into the axis portal. Again, clearing all of that of interferences, disturbances, and balances. So again, coming into the base of the head and neck, axis portal. And that is the cleansing, a purging of what is there. Pulling all of that out. One more deep breath. Again, go ahead and take a deep breath. And feel into your own light, feel into your own frequency, feel into the divine within you, the goddess within you, the God within you. Feel the essence, feel the presence, feel the light, feel the frequency of Source, God, universe within you, goddess within you. And as you feel the presence, the essence, the light, go ahead and lean into it. Allow that to be amplified and you in the center of it, as if it's, as if it's hugging you, holding you. One more deep breath. Yeah, beautiful. For some of you, your crown just opened, just this powerful beam of light. Mishnia turu nayet ta kikireo tushuru nama tusamak yamak yat yama uturu niyet estiri I ishuru amaya kuraya tashtaranaya karakavashuturu te yana. Misha turu nayet yakashtarayo kukuri tishtikesha ima. One more deep breath. Again, pulling out from the access portal, all the way from the root. Releasing, deleting, and creating, standing up back to the center of the universe. Now, the other thing that we want to do is clear other people from your field. So we want to clear other people from your field that are siphoning your life force, that are projecting their own belief systems into you, fear, lack, scarcity, envy, jealousy, others that want to manipulate, control, that want to deceive you. Others that see you as their savior and hook into you because they want you to save them. So we're all powerful beings of light, and nobody needs saving because we all have that capability and ability. We just get to remember. So there is no need for you to hold them in your field. There's no need for you to feel responsible for healing everyone. We hold space for others to remember. So for all of you to remember how powerful you are and to choose it. So let's go ahead and do that. Go through the layers of your auric field and go ahead and begin to release your family members, your friends, your significant other, co-workers, clients, acquaintances. Go ahead and release, delete, and uncreate the jealousy. You can even imagine yourself having a little magic wand or an eraser, and you just swish it over in that direction, and it deletes it. Again, releasing, deleting, and creating projections of others, stories of others, their intention to dominate, control, suppress, oppress, deception, any anger that is projected toward you, any rage, any hatred. One more deep breath. Now, the other thing that we want to look at as we're doing this is if it has a hook. So if you find these layers in your field, you want to notice if they have a hook in your field. Sometimes they come with a hook, but other times we are holding something about ourselves that creates that hook. So if we feel unworthy, undeserving, if we feel shame, if we feel unresolved with things from the past, if we feel the burden of others, we're running self-hatred, if we're running self-punishment, if we haven't forgiven ourselves. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath. And go ahead and bring loving compassion, loving kindness and compassion to yourself and to all those areas that have a hook. And then go ahead and hook it. So forgiveness, compassion, loving kindness, self-love, self-acceptance, understanding. One more deep breath. Now we also want to see if there are any hooks from others, meaning if others projected something into our field and they projected it with an attachment, whether it's a discarded or disembodied spirit or an other type of entity or an implant. So go ahead and take a deep breath and just look around and just go ahead and simply release all the hooks, sending everything back to the center of the universe, back to source. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't need that, don't want that. And notice as you find these hooks, notice the reaction in your body or the sensation in your body, because it may be hooked into your body as well. So go ahead and release that. Now, for some of you, you may have thoughts right now, or maybe having thoughts of events, situations. These are the things that are unresolved. These are the things that you haven't completed. So just bring that, whatever it is, into your awareness. So bring your attention to it. And go ahead, if you need to forgive yourself, forgive yourself. If you need to forgive somebody else, go ahead and do that. If you need to forgive an organization, you know, how we create is by embodying the creator within us. The creator is not a victim to anything. So go ahead and take a deep breath. We are taking responsibility of our landscape. We're taking responsibility of what was, and we're now changing it. We're deciding we're not a victim, and we're not inviting victimization. So we're moving into our authority. And one more deep breath. Now, as you move through your layers of the chakra, I'm sorry, auric field, let's move into the chakra systems. So you're looking at each chakra and you're looking at the 7 disc of the chakras. Okay, one more deep breath. You can begin. Go ahead and begin with the 3rd eye. And go ahead and bring it into your mind's eye, amplifying it and looking at the 7 discs. And if one needs to be repaired, go ahead and do that now. You may also notice that your divine team is stepping in a little bit more, working with you. They're working with you at the multidimensional levels. So they are working at the energetic. They're working at the physical level, the spiritual level, soul level. So go ahead and become the observer. So expand your awareness of yourself so that you can see the sort of this workshop that is happening, right? This is the workshop with you, for you, and on you. Okay, one more deep breath. Notice which member of your divine team is stepping in. Notice what level of you they're working on. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And all you need to do is just simply observe, because it's already happening. You don't need to direct anything. You need to step in and do anything. Your divine team already knows what to do. Get one more deep breath. Okay, go ahead and move into the throat chakra. For some of you, the throat chakra, there's a lot of blockages, especially in the first. So the first is the very first ring closest to you. So the first, the second, and the third rings, there's a big blockage in the throat. For some of you, it feels like a sponge, like this kind of like sturdy sponge. For some of you, it feels like hair, like, a hair that you take out of the sink or the drain. For some of you, it feels more like a porous rock that is there. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Just notice what you see for yourself. Inviting your divine team to help you heal. And go ahead and state for yourself what you want out of this healing specific to your throat chakra, your ability to communicate, your ability to be in integrity with yourself and others, in integrity with your soul's mission, in integrity with the power of your word. So following through, doing what you say you're going to do, your ability to create with the power of your word, your ability to maybe heal or be an influencer in the world, whatever that may be for you. Go ahead and bring that in as you're releasing the old. Nishirea kishtira makukurine yete kaina kukuramaya tishti ono yuturu duaya takara. Mituraya tuturayana yeta kukurayana shututu shutu shurayet yat yash. Okay, so I can see it sort of breaking out and the layers of it coming out. So go ahead and take one more deep breath. And go ahead and repair those 3 rings. And notice the difference in your throat. So your throat just smiled. It was like when you exhaled, there was a smile at the end. Okay, let's see. Moving into the heart space. So the heart space looks like, it almost looks like a box, but it's been divided into 3. And the texture is cardboard. So again, it feels like thin and frail and dry and empty. So go ahead and feel into your own heart and see what you notice, see what you feel. Even if we normally run joy or our compassion, today is about healing. So we're going to see the parts of you that want to be healed. So go ahead and feel into your own heart. And for some of you, it may just be a recalibration. For some of you, it may be just an attunement. For some of you, may be just completely intending to fill your heart space with love and light and compassion. So go ahead and take a deep breath and do that now. And the back of the heart is being purged. I mean, I can see things being pulled out from the back of the heart. Right now, the 7 discs from the back of the heart. So normally they look like an actual circle. They actually feel compressed, kind of sort of like a tube, but it feels purposeful because whatever for each one of you is being pulled out is coming from the center of it, like a tube. So go ahead and take a deep breath, and we're just going to make sure that it's restored to its normal for each one of you, what that looks like. One more deep breath. So this is part of your intention, right? Your intention is to be free. Your intention is to embody the highest level of you. Your intention is to embody love, joy, happiness. To wake up in the morning and feel the joy of being you, to wake up in the morning and feel grateful for the air, the air you breathe, to feel grateful to be in contribution, to be grateful to be with your loved ones. This wonderful, amazing level of joy that is just, it's just so natural to be in. Get one more deep breath. Okay, so the back of the heart space still being worked on. So you have the rings, and then right below the first ring, there's a space there that they're still working on. One more deep breath. So now they're repairing your rings. So the rest of the residue is coming out and the rings are being repaired. Okay, go ahead and take one more deep breath, and let's go ahead and move down to the power center. The back of the power center feels blocked, and the front of the power center is like a constant purge, meaning it's like blowing out, blowing out, blowing out, blowing out energy. So if you feel like you're having trouble holding your power, standing in your power, or having healthy boundaries, or saying no to things and following through with your commitment, your drive, things that you feel in alignment with, but somehow they just you procrastinate or you avoid. Yeah, there's this constant flow of energy going out, and almost feels like a purge, like feels like like vomiting. It's just kind of this Flow, 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 flow of energy. So go ahead and take a deep breath. So the fourth, the fifth, the sixth are broken on the right side. Okay, one more deep breath. This part feels like it was due to trauma, due to impact, due to having like the times that you stood up in your power, the times that you know, try to set boundaries, the times that you try to express yourself, the times that you wanted to own your space. Um, that the part there that is broken is related to all those times, mostly from this lifetime, but there is some connection to other lifetimes. So when I look at you coming in from other lifetimes, especially the most recent one, there is a little bit of damage there already. So some of you replicated here. So go ahead and take one more deep breath. So this is also, you know, like sometimes we feel like no matter what I do, I can't really get ahead, or no matter how hard I try, I'm not able to achieve. So that's this injury, that's this trauma that's on the side of you that you're putting out a lot of energy, a lot of effort, a lot of intention. But because a lot of it is just going into the winds and um, being dissipated, not being used in the right way, you're not quite getting there. You're always falling short. So go ahead and take a deep breath. And let's bring your attention to that area. 4, 5, and 6. So this is about you trusting yourself, you believing in yourself. So it's a reset in your unconscious mind. It's a reset at the cellular level and DNA level. So I see the separation from your true authentic self and the separation from your true belief systems. So this energy that is being siphoned or being leaked out, that is the gap in between. So go ahead and take one more deep breath. And just say to yourself, I remember who I am. I remember who I am. I know who I am. I remember. I remember. I remember. And every time you state, I remember, see yourself going into another lifetime, and then another lifetime, and another lifetime, and another lifetime. And what you're doing is you're saying, yeah, that was part of a story, that was part of a character, but that's not really who I am. I'm going to the beginning, to the beginning, to the beginning. So you're going back to the God spark. You're going back to the original individuation of source. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. I remember. 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 I remember my true power. I remember the divine within me. I remember my limitless potential. I remember I am infinite. I remember I am infinite. And go ahead and state that in as many times as you need to bridge that gap. So I can see that the statement where you are and the truth of that. And there's still a gap there. So go ahead and I remember I am infinite. I remember I am infinite. I am divine. So as you say that statement, I can see that side of the chakra, the disc closing, closing, closing. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I remember. Remember. I remember that I'm infinite. I remember that I'm powerful. I remember that I'm the master creator, the master builder, the architect. I remember. I remember. And notice how everything that was ailing you, symptoms are getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Even the thoughts of insecurity, doubt, and fear, they're very fleeting. They're almost non-existent. I remember. I remember. I remember. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I just saw the repair completed, and then the light going straight through the center of the disc and out like a beam. The same thing in the back of the heart space. They opened up, and now again, it's like a beam of light. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's move down to the sacral area. I remember. I remember. The sacral area feels a little bit heavy, a little bit dense. It feels like a balloon filled with water that weighs heavy at the bottom and it's kind of stretched out. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Here, it almost feels like the storage place. Like things that you don't want to deal with, you put them in there. Things that you don't want to remember, you put them there. Things that feel a little bit difficult, like you put them there and then you separate from that. So we want to create the integration. We want to come back to that alignment. We want to come back to the I am. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And one more deep breath. And one more deep breath. So even though this heaviness hangs down toward the lower chakra, the root chakra, we're focused on the sacral right now, and we'll move into the root chakra in a moment. But go ahead and just bring your attention. So you want to come in, bring your awareness. You say yes to this part of you, the creative part of you, the place where you birth new ideas, new possibilities. So we're doing this with lots of love and compassion. We remember the divine, especially the divine feminine, and we want to honor the divine masculine. But go ahead and take a deep breath and go ahead and feel yourself in the sacral area, recognizing your divine feminine, your divine masculine. Again, I remember. Remembering the sacredness, the divinity of who you are, the essence of who you are, your gift as the master creator, as the master builder. One more deep breath. And for some of you, I can see that this heaviness, this density here was affecting some of your organs. So for some of you, it's the reproductive organs. And for some of you, it was a little bit higher, like the stomach, liver, spleen, pancreas. Go ahead and take a deep breath and go ahead and bring your hands out in front of you. And let's begin to call in source light. Divine source light, divine miracle healing, pure light, 100%. Okay, and go ahead and just bring your hands together and pull them apart so that you can feel the energy moving through your hands. You can feel how it moves, how malleable it is, the warmth, and how your hands tingle. Okay, go ahead and take one more deep breath and let's go ahead and call in the highest healing frequency. And go ahead and bring it down. One hand the sacral area and then one hand the root, so the groin area. And allowing the light to be so powerful that it goes through the front and the back. And what you're doing is you're raising the vibration. You're saying, this is the frequency I want to embody. This is the frequency I want to hold. This miracle frequency of light, of universe, of cosmic consciousness, of divine intelligence. Even if you don't know exactly what it is or what's going on in your body, your intention is to be the best version of yourself, to be in the best alignment, to embody the divine within you. Go ahead and take one more deep breath and then hold it. If your hands are feeling hot, perfect. Miakuriyatutayititiru kokatsuriyamayathi shiruduriyanayataki ukamaya uttarayaka kukuriyate ushitiriya sharama sharamaya puranaya raya taraya tarayamaya taraturaya yatariya taraya taraya taraturiyatiyatiyatya shuruayatyaku. One more deep breath. You may even move your hands to the back and just let them sit for a while so that the back of your body can also feel the warmth, the vibration, can experience the miracle frequency. There it goes. So that heaviness that was there, it separated from you. So it wasn't really you. Again, it was sort of like like the trash can, like putting things that you didn't want, you didn't want to deal with. So we're just releasing it all. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, one more deep breath. For some of you, your root chakra is actually hidden. Like it feels like it's there. Well, I feel it there, but the actual discs that usually are outside your body are actually in your body. So it shows that there's a part of you that is hiding. So go ahead and take a deep breath. If you're holding shame, blame, guilt, if you feel like you're unworthy, you don't deserve something, go ahead and purge that out now. Go ahead and decide that's the old. Go ahead and decide I deserve. In order to create the impact, in order to give to others, in order to create change in the world, in order to facilitate healing, I get to accept my totality. I get to accept who I am. I get to forgive myself. I get to decide that I'm worthy. In order to fully express my mission, I get to say yes to me. So go ahead and lean into that. Yeah. Okay. So now it looks like a lot of debris falling out of your root chakra. In order to live the life, in order to help others, in order to express, in order to be in divine partnership with God, Source Universe, I get to say yes to me. I get to say yes to me, to love myself, accept myself, trust myself, believe in myself. So go ahead and lean into that again. I believe in myself and I trust myself and I'm worthy and I'm deserving. I deserve happiness. I deserve joy. I deserve prosperity. I deserve abundance. I get to have that. I get to choose that. I get to give it to myself. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Here it goes. One more deep breath. I get to give this to myself. I get to decide I'm the master creator, the master builder. I am the authority of my life. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. Okay, so there you go. So now you're all shedding. So from the top of your crown, I can see you all shedding, shedding, shedding. So you're like going back and sort of doing another spring cleaning before you go into the summer. So go ahead and do that now. Just go ahead and go back to the top of your head and through your multidimensional bodies and go ahead and release that remaining residue. I get to, I get to, I am infinite. I am infinite. I am infinite. I am infinite. I am creator. I am creation. I am a master builder. I get to decide for myself. I get to choose to be healed. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath as you're doing this. Everything that we invited out of your body. So we want to honor what was. So go ahead and look at it. Notice the image that it's presenting itself as, and just say thank you. Thank you for all the lessons and learnings. Thank you for everything that was. I am ready to complete that. I am ready to close that chapter of my life. I am ready to start anew. And with loving gratitude, I send you back to the universe, back to source. I am complete. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And as you're doing that, and as you're releasing yourself, go ahead and ask, as you're going back to the origin, what else do you need to heal completely? What else will make you happy? So I can see it floating away back to the universe. For some of you, it's actually breaking it into little pieces and then it becoming smaller, smaller, smaller into tiny particles. And for some of you, it kind of looks like a balloon that is slowly floating away. But the message that I keep hearing is to remember who you are, to remember why you're here, to remember that you're limitless, to remember that you have the right to live your life, to remember that you are the authority, you are in charge, that you get to decide what you want, what you can have, and what you can create. It is up to you. So go ahead and take one more deep breath, and let's go ahead and ask one more time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With love and gratitude, I release you. I release you, I release you. Is there anything else that you need to heal? Anything else that you need to be complete? To love yourself, to know that you're lovable, to know that you're worthy and deserving, to know that you're enough. One more deep breath. And layers of it are leaving, and it's becoming lighter and lighter and lighter, almost completely gone. Let's go ahead and ask one more time. What do you need to heal? What do you need to be complete? What do you need to be free? Go ahead and listen for yourself. To know that you're worthy. To know that you're worthy. To know that you're worthy. To know that your destiny is up to you. To know that you're not alone in the world. To know that you're not a victim to anything, to life, circumstances, or environment. To know that you're a mighty creator. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wonderful. Now keep your attention on you. And let's go ahead and begin to elevate. Elevate to a higher space, a higher place, a higher frequency, a higher dimension. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And go ahead and begin to elevate your consciousness. Elevate it above your body, beyond your belief systems, beyond family, beyond mass consciousness. And go ahead and begin to elevate, amplify, expand your awareness beyond the room that you're in, beyond your home, beyond your city, beyond your state, beyond your country, beyond Earth. As you expand your awareness and as you elevate, go ahead and find yourself in exactly the place that you're called to be now. Go ahead and look around. And go ahead and elevate even more and notice who's there with you. Notice the light, the color, the images around you. Go ahead and elevate even more. Expand your awareness into the light. Expand your awareness into infiniteness. Expand your awareness into divine intelligence. Expand your awareness into cosmic universe. Now here in this space, it may feel like this vast place where you look to one side and you see a galaxy, and you look to the other side and you see another galaxy. It may look like a room filled with light. It may look like a beautiful space, like a beautiful paradise, waterfalls, trees, crystals, animals. Whatever it looks like for you is perfect. But notice who's there with you. Mother, Father, God, your guides, your council of light, the ascended masters, the goddesses. Notice who's there with you. And notice the invitation that they're making for you. It's like initiation. You're becoming an initiate, a carrier of frequency. Go ahead and take one more deep breath and look at all the sacred geometry symbols around you. Also notice the sound. It's like a beautiful drumming sound. Go ahead and notice what you're wearing. Does it look galactic? Does it look like a queen, like royalty? Does it look native? Whatever that may be, whatever that looks like is perfect. Now you have the Council of Light moving toward you, and they're going to give you something. Each one of them, you have 12 members. They may give it to you by placing it on different parts of your body, like along your chakra systems, in your auric field, by touching you, or by handing it to you in your hands. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Just be in the moment. Hold the intention, I am ready. I am ready to live my greatest life. I am ready to design a life of freedom and joy. I am ready to embody my full potential. I am ready to make the greatest impact in the world. I am ready to experience financial freedom. I am ready to create generational wealth. I am ready to serve millions. I am ready. Whatever that is for you, go ahead and bring that intention in. I am ready to travel the world. I am ready to teach others how to heal. I am ready to bring my special technology to the world. I am ready to upscale my current business. I am ready to attract my tribe, my divine tribe. Whatever that is, hold the intention. Hold the intention. Hold the intention. Go ahead and hold the intention in your body as an absolute yes. As an absolute yes. As an absolute yes. Go ahead and take a deep breath, and in the stillness, in this absolute yes, notice the Council of Light, other galactic members coming in, and notice how they're working with you. Allow it to be so. Be in gratitude. Feel the ferocity within you, the determination, the drive to be, the devotion, the passion, the commitment, the conviction to be. And everything that is part of your vision, go ahead and share with them, state it to them. Some of you may hear yes, like, of course, you can have that. Yes, that's what you want. Yes. Yes, we can do that for you. We can help you with that. Yes, we'll support you with that. Yes. Yes. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Hear that divine yes. Yes, yes, yes. And one more deep breath. So 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 One more deep breath. Nyakushireya diamak ayat uru yet if this the ik orono doria disti shi nyao dorio diakaya mayotorio kashia dia sharama uk tishtiri kikiria damaya ramakaya dogoria disti miwa dio wa dia stukushutua. So for some of you, you're having an extension as the light is coming in, and then it's expanding through your chakra system, expanding through your field. You're lighting up. You're lighting up like a Christmas tree. It's just so beautiful and amazing. Make sure ya shit ya manuwa ya ma shiu duria dia ma shuaya ma huwa duakai shiu dukui wa nanama Matastaka, yeah, deastaka. Ishe ye, me woo, do ye. And take one more deep breath. But and experience it all. Take it all in, receive it. Integrate it now, embrace it. Be in gratitude. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, before we come back to our awareness, anything else that you would like to ask of your divine team, any request that you would like to make, go ahead and do that now. And one more deep breath. Nikariyata toshturayata rakarayata rayataratia piaturoniyama kodonayata kistiniki kiariyata kisteme. Umshanayaka yanaya haroyata kukuriyana sheti uyanayama. Unemeyana marut o diakasha. One more deep breath. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Go ahead and begin to come down into the present moment. Go ahead and bring in all the magic, all the mysticism, all the power, all the energy, all the frequencies, all the codes. Bring them into this moment of now, into this body, mind, body, spirit, into your energetic field, into your higher self. Go ahead and anchor all of that in. Go ahead and anchor all of that in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is done. It is done. It is done. So be it. Namaste. Wonderful. How's everyone feeling? Beautiful. Love to hear what your experience was for you and any questions that you may have. Would anyone like to share?
Hi, I'm Jeanette. That was very lovely. I thank you so much for your gifts. I'm
You're
very
welcome.
emotional because I really feel it in my body. It just reminds me of the divine. So it's a wonderful gift that you're activating. So I just wanted to
Beautiful.
thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. I saw throughout all the shifts that you were going through. It was amazing. And
Thank you.
thank you for being so open. Yeah, thank you for being so open to receive and so open to, just be here in this moment. Beautiful. Thank you, Jenny. Wonderful. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the chat. But feel free to raise your hand if you have a question. Thank you, Maria. I was so thrilled and relieved that you offered this and so much of it made sense. Very peaceful. Thank you. Immense gratitude. You're amazing. I feel like a different person, someone worthy of a beautiful life. Thank you. Very beautiful, very powerful. So grateful for your offering. Thank you, Maria, for the beautiful process and feeling amazing and lighter. Thank you. Thank you for the healing of root chakra. It was for me. Wow, that was amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate my healing and all the gifts I am receiving. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Doreen?
Hi. Can I ask, I'm just so grateful that this was offered today. Is there anything that I need to know moving forward? How to,
Mhm. How to continue being in this state of grace and
yes,
power? Yes. So you want to ground into it every single day. So you want to start your day with that intention, the intention of embodying the best version of you and creating, whether it's the greatest impact, the greatest connection, connecting with people at the high self level, starting with that in mind. That's the first thing. And the second thing is what feels like for you and probably like a couple other ones here, it's to have your own like mantra, like what's the new identity that you're stepping into? What is the new beingness that you want to embrace? Whether it's I am abundant, or I'm joyful, or I'm wealthy, or I am a leader, whatever that is, but it's that new identity because there's a part of you, and I can feel it. So thank you for this question for some of everyone on the group, is that you want something, but you hesitate to really ask for it. So we want to be bold, we want to be brave, and we want to be courageous. We want to just go for it. We want to ask for it. We want to be unapologetic about it. And when you're not holding back, then that's where you're able to hold it. When you're not holding back, then the universe says, okay, I can give it to you because I can see that you're very aligned with it. I can see that you really open up to receive this. So a good practice, again, is to be open, to declare what you really want, to embody the next level of you. So that's that new identity. Uh, to embody that level of grace and freedom. So the freedom is, of course, this level. Okay, I'm there. Next level, next level. So you're just allowing yourself to receive and receive and receive and receive. Does that make sense, Doreen?
yes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Absolutely. Wonderful. Anyone else? So awesome of you, Maria. Something I'm telling me to check my emails. I'm so happy. Beautiful. Thank you, Scotty. Linda, I feel lighter and peaceful. Is there any residual densities? Will they continue to dissipate? Yes, as long as you keep holding your intention, it keeps working. It's like a scrub, it's a gentle scrub that keeps scrubbing, keeps looking for the things that are no longer serving you. So it'll continue as long as you continue to hold it, the intention of more and more and more. So the minute you go back to, okay, contentment, this is good as it's going to get, then the space that you were holding weakens, and then you go back to the old energies. So the work that you want to continue is, again, pushing forward, holding that intention, pushing the limit, pushing, that set point, moving into a new one. Okay, from my guides. Okay, thank you for going step 2. Okay, let's see. Very good. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, there will be a replay available. Yes, everybody's integrating. My body's vibrating. I definitely feel much clearer and lighter. Yeah, awesome, amazing. I love that. I love that you're in alone, all of you. It was powerful. My head's been jerking a lot. I felt a pull in the area of my neck. Yeah, we worked on the access portal and then the third chakra. So yes. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Somebody uttered light lounge. This was so beautiful and uplifting. Thank you, Maria, for such a power process. And what divine timing to receive this work for a full moon. Yes, beautiful. Following the summer solstice portal opening yesterday. Yes, I really felt the chakra work and spinal clearing well, lots of pain releasing from these areas. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So I'm just going to see for sort of the group energy, if there's anything else that is, I can see that you're all integrating. I can see that you're all releasing. So that you're all good there. Just going to see, because there were a couple questions. And you're all in motion. So you want to know that you are moving in the right direction. What keeps us from realizing it or manifesting what we want is the doubt and the insecurity and the fear. So whenever you feel the fear, the doubt, the insecurity, you want to celebrate that as an opportunity, because the doubt, the fear, and the insecurity, those are triggers from the old self. Especially now that you're saying I'm living into something bigger and more amazing, the old self is going to say, oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, no. So instead of saying, oh, there's a part of me that's afraid, I guess I'm not going to do this. Instead of going that direction because that was the old way, you want to say, interesting. This is amazing, because once I break through this, that means I quantum leap forward. So you want to start looking for, what is this, what is this feeling that I have? What is this fear? What is this doubt? What is the insecurity? And a lot of times, all it is you saying yes to you. I deserve this. I am worthy of this. I'm ready to have what I desire. So you lean back into your certainty. You lean back into your powerful self. You lean back into, I believe in myself and I trust myself and I'm the mighty creator. I'm the master of my destiny. So you lean back into that powerful alignment of who you are. And then you let everything else work itself out. And sometimes it may take a day or two where you're like, but what you're practicing and what you're building is your trust muscle. Trusting in yourself and trusting in your divine partnership with the universe. And then it's going to become very natural for you to have that. And when you're in that space of radical trust, the fear feels insignificant. It will be just an indicator, because that's really what it is. It's an indicator of the past and how you used to project into the future. But now you're starting over, you're starting new. Instead of allowing the fear to drive you to project into the future, you're saying, hold on, I want to start from this place. Everything is possible for me. I am being supported by the universe. I am love. I am abundant. I believe in myself. I have what it takes. I am enough. I want to express, and I'm ready to express my full expression, and I am in divine partnership. It's done. So you went from creating from here to now creating from here. And then you continue to do that, create from the higher version of you, create from the higher version of you, create from the higher version of you. And then it becomes, manifesting becomes easy. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Gabriela? Gabriela, did you have a question?
Hello, Maria. Thank you very much for your powerful session. Thank you very much. And I just would like to ask you the way to speak powerful affirmations to the body. I mean, speaking health into my cells, into my body, declaring being in this high vibrational state of health.
That's a really good question. So the way you speak into your body, first of all, is when you state it. A lot of times it's just like outside you, right? So that's why we worked on the throat chakra, so that you could be in alignment with your words. So you want to come back to that starting point. So let's say that you say an affirmation would be, or how you're communicating to your body is, my body is vibrant. Okay? So you want to hear the words that are coming out of your mouth. My body is vibrant. And then you want to hear if it's just in your mouth and there's no connection to your body, or if it's in your mouth and in your throat, but there's no connection to the rest of your body. So then you want to go back and say it again. But now you want to say it in the intention that you're amplifying the energy of that statement. And then you're moving that energy through your body. So going back to take a deep breath. My body is vibrant. So in the exhale, you expanded the light around that statement. And go ahead and expand it again, and then allow it to move up to the center of the head. So to the authority, to the center of creation. And then my body is vibrant. Again, and you start bringing it in. You start bringing it in to the center, first of all, to the energy centers. And then you start bringing it into your organs. So the physical heart, my body is vibrant. And then feel it in the center of your heart, in the expansion. So you keep doing that throughout your body. So whatever statement that you're choosing, you first of all notice, does this mean anything to me? Is it just something that is being said? And then you move that into your alignment, the connection with your word and the frequency of your words. Even if sometimes when we say it, we're not fully grounded yet. So you want to take a deep breath or a couple of deep breaths, and then come back to the statement and then begin to bring it in. And then you want to feel the love of that statement in your body as well. So let's say that you're saying, my body is energized and full of vitality. So when you make that statement, so that statement went into the power center in this moment. So from there, you want to hold it, and then you want to say it again and feel the love of that statement throughout your whole body and throughout your whole field. So you're actually boosting your physical body. You're boosting the energy in your physical body, as well as your soul, your physical body, your spirit connection. Okay?
Correct. If I say out of the abundance of my loving heart, I direct absolute unconditional infinite divine love into every cell of my body and every organ of my body, and envisioning like sending a golden ray of light into every cell, and my cells is happy and dancing and like that.
Yeah, absolutely. That would still work. Remember, you are the creator and you're speaking it into manifestation. So as long as you first feel like, is it just a statement? Am I just saying it because it sounds good? Or do I really feel connected to it? And sometimes you may need to modify it a little bit until it feels connection. And then you want to bring it in so it is yours. It is an extension of you. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gabriela. Well,
Thank
thank you,
you.
everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It was wonderful, and it's always amazing to co-create with all of you. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the full moon as well. Have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Lots of love. Namaste. I will be having more regular calls like this as we move forward. So stay tuned as they go out into your inbox. Different themes, so you'll get to choose what feels inspiring for you. And I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.